The conversation pit returned because it solves a social problem with a spatial move. Dropping the seating slightly gives everyone a shared eye line, while the walnut wall, clerestory light, and garden keep this circular room from feeling enclosed. It is less about nostalgia than creating a place where people naturally face one another, instead of lining up along a wall. The circular opening also leaves a clear edge for arrival. An oval outline makes the lowered area feel generous without taking over the whole floor. Here, pale upholstery softens the hard travertine perimeter, and the court beyond remains visible from every seat. The useful takeaway is proportion. Leave enough surrounding floor for circulation. Then let the seated group read as a distinct destination within the room. A broad stone surround keeps the transition visually calm. A deeper pit can be theatrical, but the firebowl keeps this one intimate rather than showy. The amber upholstery, stone wall, and low table are all arranged at the same calm height. If a recessed floor is impractical, borrow this principle by keeping the table low and using a tightly gathered set of chairs to create a deliberate center. The low flame supplies focus without interrupting sightlines. Conversation does not require a literal pit. 4 low chairs around one round table make the same invitation in a room that needs a level floor. The generous window, soft white upholstery, and simple stone table show how a social circle can be flexible, easy to rearrange, and still feel far more connected than a conventional sofa facing a screen. Loose chairs preserve the option of a completely open floor. This split-level lounge explains why changes in height are so effective. The olive chairs settle into the lower zone, while the bar remains above, so 2 activities can happen without partitions. A single step can provide useful definition in a large room. It separates the pace of conversation from the practical movement around drinks, doors, and storage. The raised timber platform quietly accommodates the bar function. A shallow rectangular recess is often the more realistic version for a current home. Its wide opening makes entry easy, and the skylight keeps the lowered seats bright. The floor change is subtle enough to be safe and legible, yet it still gives the gathering a protected feeling. That small shift can make an open room feel less exposed. Its pale surfaces bounce daylight into the deepest seat. The rust velvet pit demonstrates the value of a strong enclosing shape. A U gives each person a clear place and leaves one side open to the garden, avoiding the trapped feeling that can come with a full ring. Dark timber grounds the view. It is a good model for a lounge where long evenings matter more than formal symmetry. The rounded table leaves easy paths between every cushion. Details make low seating look intentional rather than merely low. The upholstered edge is neatly held by a timber trim, while the travertine step creates a crisp threshold underfoot. These junctions are worth planning early. A conversation pit succeeds when its construction feels like part of the architecture, not a sofa arrangement that happened to sit below floor level. Stone and timber make the lowered zone feel enduring. At night, a lower lounge can become the quietest part of a larger house. Moss-colored seating sits close to the circular hearth, and the garden window becomes a dark backdrop instead of a demand for attention. Keep lighting warm and layered here. The goal is to support faces and materials, not flood the room with theatrical brightness. One small lamp gives the hearth a companion after dark. Built-in seating is a useful bridge between architecture and furniture. In this courtyard-facing arrangement, the low bench fixes the social zone in place, while the rug and table make it comfortable enough to linger. It works particularly well beside shelving, because books and objects can give a sunken or low area a lived-in purpose, beyond simply watching television. The courtyard view gives the built-in bench changing daylight. A lowered seating field beside a limestone hearth feels spacious, because the ceiling and clerestory remain open above it. The room has both shelter and air. That balance is important. Low furniture should make a room more sociable, not visually heavy. Leave the upper volume clear, and use a few well-scaled pieces rather than packing every edge with seating. Pale cedar above prevents the room from becoming heavy. For apartments or adaptable homes, modular chairs offer the conversation pit spirit without construction work. Their low profile creates a relaxed horizon, while the round table gives the composition a center. The chairs can move apart for a larger gathering, or turn towards the window when the room is quiet. Flexibility is often the most contemporary form of comfort. The olive tree adds scale without blocking the daylight. A camel sectional, a single pendant, and a long garden window can define a welcoming circle with almost no architectural intervention. What matters is that the seats face across a table rather than outward at separate walls. This is the simplest lesson to bring home. Arrange furniture for exchange first, then let media and secondary functions find their place around it. The pendant keeps illumination concentrated over the shared center. Looking down from the raised walkway makes the zoning instantly understandable. The shallow pit gathers people below the main circulation line, while the wide glazing keeps it connected to the courtyard. This is where a change of level earns its keep. Movement around the house stays clear, yet the social zone has enough boundary to feel settled and protected. The step stays visibly separate from the generous walking route. Low platform seating suits quieter rituals too. With a record console, a small hearth, and garden-filtered light, this corner asks for listening or reading, rather than constant activity. The useful mid-century idea is not the record player itself. It is the willingness to make a room for one slower purpose, using built-ins and a lower seat height to change the mood. The small console keeps its function legible and contained. A family lounge needs resilience as well as atmosphere. Here, a deep sofa sits low, walnut joinery stores the visual noise, and wide doors keep the garden part of everyday life. The arrangement is an alternative to a fixed pit for homes that need flexible play space. Low furniture still creates ease, but the uninterrupted floor remains available when life gets busy. Garden doors stop the room becoming a sealed media box. The outdoor version shows that a conversation pit can be a room in the landscape, not just an interior feature. Limestone coping, a timber ceiling, and dense planting give the circular seating real enclosure. It is successful because the roof provides shade and the planting provides privacy. Without both, a lowered exterior lounge can feel like a decorative hole in paving. The planting absorbs sound and softens the stone perimeter. Material changes become more noticeable at this height. Oatmeal fabric feels soft against the walnut edge, while honed travertine gives the step a cool, durable surface. Choose a limited palette, then let the textures do the work. That restraint helps a low seating area age well, especially when it is used daily and seen from several adjoining rooms. A ceramic bowl provides the only necessary visual punctuation. The evening pit is proof that low seating can hold atmosphere without much decoration. A circular hearth, olive upholstery, and the black reflection of the garden are enough. Keep the center clear, use light at a human level, and allow darkness to remain at the edges. The result is a room that feels composed for conversation rather than staged for a photograph. Reflections in the glazing increase depth without extra furnishings. From this final view, the strongest lesson is organization. The pit anchors the lounge, the fireplace gives it a second focus, and the raised dining area remains visible without intruding. A good conversation pit is never an isolated novelty. It is one part of a room that supports arriving, talking, resting, and moving on, all with a clear sense of place. The long ceiling visually connects both levels of the plan,